Is it just me, or does it seem like everybody is running towards the supplement industry like it's the second coming of the mid-1800s gold rush? I can't blame everybody though. Supplements have been one of the most exciting, fast-moving, and high-growth markets within the bigger consumer packaged goods industry. Outside of just the dollar signs that people see and just the excitement that the supplement industry could bring starting a business there, it's also a relatable category. Recent surveys have said 80% of adult Americans take some form of a vitamin, mineral, or supplement. Now, within that 80% of adult Americans, obviously also includes celebrities, high-profile entrepreneurs, and well-known personalities. These famous people are just like everybody else, right? Yes, and I'm going to be proving that in this video because I'm going to highlight a dozen of these well-known famous people that have owned a supplement company at some point of their life, or they currently own one. And these names hopefully are going to be ones you don't know, and that's going to make this video pretty fun. So the first one that I want to start with is one that kind of starts this for me and personally, the one that I remember first, and that is with Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone launched a company called INSTONE with a bunch of other partners in the summer of 2004 with GNC. They had a ton of range products, such traditional sports nutrition products. They also had an interesting functional food, a high protein pudding that I think was a little bit ahead of their time, and you still don't really see a lot of those today. The line grew quickly. They kind of grew in a bunch of different doors, but it unfortunately fizzled out in a few years. The next public personality that I want to talk about is one that's been in the supplement industry and owned supplement brands for a while, and that is the motivational speaker, Tony Robbins. So Tony Robbins, with a bunch of other investors, I think some that also had some ownership in Amway, bought Twinlab in 2003. Not exactly sure when Tony personally exited Twinlab, but they did have a buyout, I think in 2014, to create the Twinlab Consolidated Corporation that is now. So I think all the previous owners kind of went out and they bought those people out. So maybe he was in there until 2014. But Tony Robbins has long talked about wanting to take over the wellness game as a whole. So he still does sell supplements under his name, just Tony Robbins, on his website still today. Another celebrity that has had a few swings at the plate of supplement industry is Mark Wahlberg. And I'm not exactly sure if the Funky Bunch also owned some piece of a supplement brand as well. But Mark Wahlberg first started a supplement brand called Marked in 2012. It was also launched in GNC. You can kind of see that is a trend with GNC over the years, launching celebrity-backed or celebrity-owned brands. The brand did okay, didn't do all that well, but what Mark Wahlberg did get out of this was a partner for his next business. He impressed Tom Dowd, the chief merchandising officer at GNC, which left his business to start a new business, a current supplement brand that they both own called Performance Inspired Nutrition. And that launched in late 2016 and seen pretty good success. While my hardcore supplement industry fans probably could have guessed those three, but I want to throw you guys one that I think probably not many people know about at all. And that is that Beyonce actually owns a supplement brand. The supplement brand that Beyonce owns is called 22 Days Nutrition. It is a plant-based lineup that has mostly powders, I think also some nutritional bars. It was started by celebrity trainer Marco Burgess. He is a trainer to a bunch of celebrities like Beyonce, Jay-Z, J-Lo, Ryan Seacrest, a bunch of other people. Sticking with females that maybe you are not aware that own supplement brands, maybe one that is also unknown, but arguably the most successful out of all those is Gywenth Paltrow. So Gywenth Paltrow started Goop in 2008. It actually was not really a consumer product brand initially. I think it was a newsletter, website, informational website. So it did not initially offer supplements. I'm not exactly sure when the supplements came on the website, but She does sell a lineup of supplements on her website. She has a ton of different like wellness, lifestyle products. She has an interesting assortment of both products that she makes herself, and she also curates. As I mentioned, maybe one of the most successful ones, at least on paper, because the last round of investments that Goop had valued the company at over $250 million. Now, to round out the female personalities, celebrities that own a supplement company, I'm going to go to arguably the biggest one and the richest one, and that's Oprah Winfrey. So Oprah Winfrey has long been in the conversation of health and fitness, being that she was the most popular talk show host and maybe the most popular woman celebrity for quite a while, maybe still today, if you think about the influence that she has. She has struggled with her weight and her journey with her wellness for a very long time. She's very forthcoming and open about that, and that makes her very relatable because of that vulnerability that she's shown over the years. Well, in 2015, Oprah Winfrey, through an endorsement deal, actually had bought 10% of Weight Watchers. And since that, she's actually added to that ownership. She's she's seen the strength, and she's really kind of dug her hands into the Weight Watchers brand, which is now known as WW. And though Weight Watchers is not technically a supplement brand like you would think about, it does have high protein bars and kind of snacks that would be considered closely related to the supplement industry. Now, jumping from one of the richest women in the world to one of the richest men in the world, did you know that Warren Buffett currently owns a few supplement companies, and over the history of his investing with Berkshire Hathaway has probably owned by far the most supplement companies out of everyone? And I'm not going to be breaking down all of those over the years because it would take me forever. I'm just going to be talking about the ones that he currently owns, but mega investor Warren Buffett owns a percentage of Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble owns Align Probiotics, also owns Metamucil Fiber. He also owns a percentage of Mondelez International. Mondelez owns a protein bar company Perfect Snacks. They own an investment arm that owns Uplift Foods, and they have some other international supplement brands. He also owns a large percentage of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola owns both Fairlife and Core Power high protein drinks. And he has started to build a ownership in Amazon. And Amazon obviously owns a ton of private label supplement companies. Now, instead of just kind of continuing with my finding similarities between these famous people, I'm going to actually just go in the total opposite direction from Warren Buffett. And my next celebrity that maybe you don't know owns a supplement company is Kevin Hart. So funny man, Kevin Hart is actually a big health and fitness person. He is one of the only, I think, non-major sports athlete endorsers of Nike. And that's not really his indirect connection to supplement companies or anything like that. He actually does own a supplement company called Vita Hustle, and it's basically a men's and women's multivitamin. I think maybe he has some plans to kind of launch some other products, but that is a supplement company that he recently launched. Another funny personality, he might be most well known in the public eye from MTV's Robin Big, Fantasy Factory, and now Ridiculousness, is Rob Dyrdek. Originally one of the best skateboarders in the world, Rob has been an athlete all of his life, and he started a supplement company in 2017 called Momentous. Momentous has a few different products at this point. I think both whey and plant protein, a sleep product, and just recently raised $5 million in capital to extend some more innovative products, but also to create a partnership to create some more celebrity-backed brands. So maybe this list will grow in the future because of Rob Dyrdek. Next famous person that I want to talk about is kind of joining the athlete trend that I'm talking about here, and one that maybe people that have subscribed to my channel for a long time are not going to be surprised with, But did you know that LeBron James actually owns a supplement brand? So in 2018, LeBron, along with Arnold Schwarzenegger, you guys know he has owned a few. I didn't want to put him on the list because that's obvious. Also, along with Cindy Crawford, which is another celebrity that has owned a few supplement brands, and Lindsey Vonn had started a company called Ladder. And I've talked extensively about Ladder on my channel. I said I actually launched a video when it first came out. Actually, I think before it actually started to sell any products. I will pop up that link here for you guys to watch that video. Continue with the trend of kind of mega athletes here. Did you know that Tom Brady actually owns a supplement brand? Tom Brady is the owner of TB12. It's kind of a comprehensive longevity, wellness ideology that he has used over his long career in the NFL. So aspects of diet, training, and supplementation, has a bunch of different supplements within their line. They've been constantly kind of growing that incrementally. This is another video that I did actually about a year ago around the Super Bowl last year. And if you guys want to learn more about TB12, I'll pop up another link here for you guys to watch that video as well. Now, to close out this video on the well-known celebrities, personalities, and entrepreneurs, I'm going to go towards one that has been maybe the most outwardly against supplement brands. And most people might know him from his appearances on Shark Tank, and that's Mark Cuban. So Mark Cuban is notorious for ripping any kind of supplement brands that come in for investment on the Shark Tank. And it's interesting because he also is the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks and the players and the athletic training staff obviously have a ton of supplements that they use. But Cuban is not a big fan of supplements in general. He has went out publicly talking about like personalized nutrition, personalized medicine. So in the future, I think he'll probably own some aspect of this innovative personalized nutrition startups, but I haven't really found any current investments that he has there. But what he does own is a piece of a third-party testing company in the supplement industry called Labdoor. So Cuban has went to the nth degree in his skepticism of supplements and has invested in a third-party certification public information site called Labdoor. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It was fun for me to research a lot of this. I actually didn't know a few of these that were on the list, but if we're looking at this as a trend in the future, I think this is just hitting the tip of the iceberg for what we're going to see with mega kind of celebrities, personalities, and entrepreneurs launching or owning some pieces of supplement companies. I think I had another maybe 5 to 7 that I could have put on the list, but I wanted to limit this one to 12. And maybe in the future, we'll do a part 2 of this one. I didn't list any like influencers. That list could have been hundreds at this point. And maybe that's another video in the future. If you guys want to see either a part 2 of this video or one specifically around influencers, please comment down below. Let me know that you guys would love to see those videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to help support me, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button on this video. If this is the first time you've been introduced to my videos, would love for you guys to be a part of my community by subscribing to my channel. I upload several videos just like this weekly. And if you guys want to connect further outside of this platform, I do include all of my social media links down below. I just want to thank you guys again for your time. Hopefully I gave you some value in return, and we'll see you guys on the next video.